The sun rose over the golden city of Babylon, casting long shadows across its towering walls. Within the heart of the city, King Nebuchadnezzar, a ruler both mighty and proud, summoned all his officials and nobles to witness the unveiling of a colossal statue, gleaming in gold. The king's voice boomed, "When the music plays, bow down and worship this image. Whoever refuses shall face the furnace of blazing fire." Fear rippled through the crowd. The heat of the sun was nothing compared to the fear that gripped their hearts. Among the crowd stood 3 young men, faithful and steadfast, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were men of quiet courage, their eyes fixed not on the golden statue, but on the one who held their lives in his hands. The music began. The drums thumped, the pipes sang, and the trumpets blared. Around them, men and women fell to the ground in worship. But the 3 friends stood tall, unmoved, their voices silent, but their faith roaring louder than any sound in the plaza. Anger flared in Nebuchadnezzar's eyes, black as the furnaces he commanded. "Is it true," he thundered, "that you will not serve my gods or worship the golden image?" Shadrach's voice, calm yet unyielding, pierced the tension. "O king, we do not need to defend ourselves. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, our God, whom we serve, is able to save us. But even if he does not, know this: we will not serve your gods or worship the image you have set up." The silence that followed was thick, a moment suspended between life and death. Without another word, the king's fury erupted. "Heat the furnace 7 times hotter than usual." Soldiers roared as flames climbed skyward, licking the air with fiery tongues. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were bound and thrown into the roaring inferno. The ground trembled, the smoke swirled, and yet a miracle unfolded. Through the veil of fire, the king's eyes widened in astonishment. The 3 men walked unharmed, not a hair singed, not a seam of their robes touched by flame. And among them walked a 4th glowing figure, radiant and serene, as if heaven itself had entered the furnace. Nebuchadnezzar's knees shook as he called out, "Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He has sent his angel to rescue his servants who trusted him, defying the king's command and facing death with unwavering faith." The decree was clear. No one was to speak against this God. The 3 men emerged, whole and victorious, their faith shining brighter than the gold of the statue itself. Babylon had seen the power of a God who honors the faithful, who walks with his children through fire, and whose love cannot be consumed. From that day forward, the tale of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego became a song of courage, a testimony of unshakable faith. Even in the fiercest trials, God's presence is there, turning fiery trials into triumph and fear into wonder.